I didn't want to go, like, at all. I, at about the time that I turned 21, I had recently changed my major at school, and I felt really comfortable that that was where I needed to be school-wise. And so I'm like, okay, I don't need to go on a mission. I'm like set. I'm totally set. And then like anytime someone said anything to me about a mission, I was just like, no, I don't want to hear about it. Just like, no. But then in the summer, that following summer, I was with some friends from my ward, and a lot of them were like either preparing to go on a mission or had already received their call or something. So there's a lot of mission talk. And like everyone at the ward, it seemed like this was before the Hastings. So yeah. And so the thought just came to my mind. I'm like, well, what would happen if I went on a mission? And that's how it had to happen. I had to originate the idea in order for it to actually be something I would do. So I started looking into like the logistics of everything. I wanted to make sure that I would be set like educationally and all that. So I kind of just like made a deal with God. I was just like, all right, I want to get married. You know, I'm a sister. I want to get married. That's something we do in Provo at BYU. And so I was like, all right, but nothing's happening. So, all right, if at February nothing's going anywhere, then I'll put in my papers. And so like after that point, I started like filling out the papers so that I could send them in February. And that's what I ended up doing. I ended up sending them in February-ish, late February-ish. And then about like March 14th, actually, I remember because it was Pi Day. I got my call, so my cousin and I, we went to my grandparents, got my parents on Skype, had this big old Skype thing. It wasn't a big party, I just wanted immediate family members, and like opened the call, and I was not surprised whatsoever to hear that I was going to Italy, because spring beforehand, like a year beforehand-ish, I decided I wanted to start learning Italian. So I was actually in Italian 201 when I got my call. So it was really cool.